Welcome back to Keys and Tees Cart Talk Episode 2. Your favorite realtor, Dylan Stephens, here at Royal American Golf Course in Galena, Ohio. Today we'll be hitting bombs, hopefully, and talking about what sellers do that scare buyers away.
All right, just like the first video, there were some things that went wrong. I couldn't record every shot because I didn't have anybody with me. So I had to mount it to the golf cart, so I only got a few shots in there. But I tried my best, but next video I know exactly what to expect and what to do for next time. So next time I will have somebody standing behind me recording absolutely every single shot, from tee shots, from approach shots, from chips and putts. So you get the full golfing experience, but I tried my best with what I had for today, so hope you guys enjoy. All right, I've got about 145 to 147 yards, so I've got a pitching wedge. I've got to take it up and over this tree on the right side, so I can't directly go for the green, so I just end up a little bit short left.
All right, the first thing that scares sellers away is the smell. Whether it's dog, whether it's smoke or anything, you've got to do a deep clean and make sure to eliminate all smells. That scares your buyers away.
All right, my tee shot hit a tree on the left, so I've got about 255, 260 out. So I've got my 5-wood because I don't have a 3-wood. My 5-wood goes about 240, so I'm just going to smack this right at the green here.
Next is, please don't be home when your house is being shown. It can be very awkward for the buyers. The buyers can't talk freely. Most of the time they rush through the house, and also they can't fully imagine themselves living there when you are. So please just leave, grab a coffee, go do something fun while your house is being shown.
All right, so we're a little bit far away from myself with this shot, but I smack my drive here, and I actually catch it very heely, so I hit it on the heel of the club, and it slices pretty aggressively. Luckily, I just stay on the edge there. Alright, after my drive, I just ended up in the right side rough, so I have a 5-wood because I've got about 300 yards out, so I'm just going to end up laying up. The ball was plugged, so I didn't actually catch it too clean. I just made it past the water a little bit. So now I've got about 165, 170 yards out. So I've got my 8-iron, and I actually do a little bit of pin hunting, and I put this actually pretty close.
Next is overpricing your home. I know sellers want to get the most out of their home, and a lot of the time they're just like, I'll drop the price later. But when a house is dropping in price and sitting on the market for weeks, a lot of the times buyers think that there's something wrong with the house and they don't even want to go near it. So price it right to get serious buyers in quickly.
Another par 4, I end up catching this one heely again. It's a good tradition of mine to hit it on the heel of the club. So it slices pretty far right. I end up in the right side rough. I just stay short of the water. I actually ended up just short of the rough into the fairway, which is good. I've got about 80, 85 yards out, so I've got my 60 degree here. And I'm just going to whack it up there, and I actually end up landing a little short because I cut it a little fast.
Next are bad photos with your iPhone. You cannot take photos with your iPhone in bad lighting and expect buyers to be wowed by your home. I use a professional photographer that has a great camera that is very good at editing that really makes your home pop. Bad photos means less buyers.
Another par 4, it's a small fairway because it's a dogleg left, so I'm aiming a little over this bunker to carry, which is 220. And I put it up there nicely, and I make it a little past that bunker. Again, I have about a 170, 175 shot, so I've got my 8-iron. And this was the best shot of the day. I pure it, and I put it to about 5 feet of the pin.
All right, this one is tough. A lot of sellers have emotional attachment to their home, so usually they try and boost the sale price. But buyers only see the layout, the amount of bedrooms, bathrooms, the amenities, the size. So that's what my job is here, to help you see the value of the home.
After my drive, I have a perfect 5-wood, 240 yards. But as you can see, I hit on the top of the ball, so it does this kind of weird nosedive. So now I am about 150, 155 yards out, so I've got my 9-iron, and I hit it great, but I pull it a little bit, so it ends up just on the left side of the green.
I'm 20. Appreciate it. All right, this one is tough and you probably never thought about it, but it's being unavailable for showings. A lot of times buyers lose interest because they simply cannot get into the home. And sometimes buyer situations, they may need to buy a house rather quicker than later. So if they can't get into your home, they move on.
All right, everybody laid up, so I ended up hitting a driver and getting down there great. I had about 65 yards out, thought I hit it perfect, but ended short right into the water. I played 18 holes, so I have extra golf content. So the next couple of clips you'll see is me just playing the back 9. From here, I had about 140, 145, so I had my pitching wedge. I hit it perfect, just landed a little short. From here, I have about 100 yards, so I've got my 56 degree, and I hit it, and I just end up right on the green. Alright, and now this is my drive on hole 18. I hit it great, just pushed it a little far right. It stayed in play. It faded about 5 yards to the right, so I'm just in the right rough, just over those trees. Alright, here I am in the right side rough. I have a little over 240 yards, about 250. So I hit my 5-wood, and as you can see, I hit a worm burner left. So now I've got about 200 yards out. So I pull out my hybrid for the first time today, and I put it up there. I actually put it pretty close. I land just a little bit short, but I catch this very clean.
All right, that's it for Keys and Tees Cart Talk sellers. If you want a no pressure, honest consultation about selling your home, give me a call. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment of what course or tips you want me to cover next, and make sure to hit that follow so you never miss a video.